Hi, Anna. My name is Alyssa, and I'm going to walk you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on for class so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take less than an hour. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them, and if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. You may have noticed a microphone. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen in our conversation. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anybody except the people working on this project, and it helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. Also, if you would, I'm going to ask you to sign a simple permission form for us. It just says that we will have your permission to record you and that the recording will only be seen by the people working on the project. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation? What do you do all day?
I go to school at IU.
Now, roughly how many hours a week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email at work and at home?
Probably like 50 hours a week.
And what's the split between email and browsing, a rough percentage?
Like 10% email, 90% browsing.
What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Mostly academic sites, like OnCourse or Canvas, but sometimes I go on Reddit.
Do you have any favorite websites?
Yeah, I think Reddit's my favorite website.
Okay, great. We're done with the questions and we can start looking at things. First, I'm going to ask you to look at the Best Buy page, the homepage. Can you go to that?
Okay. I'm gonna enter it into Google. And I'm making a lot of spelling mistakes. Okay, and clicking on the first link, and now I'm on the home page.
First, I'm going to ask you look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it, whose site you think it is, and what you can do here and what it's for.
I mean, it's kind of straightforward. There's like a bar on the left, and so it's like big, so you can tell what the categories are. I guess there's a lot to look at on the right, but those are the ads. So, what were the other questions?
Don't click on anything yet. You can just scroll and look. After this, thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try doing some specific tasks. I'm going to read each one out loud and give you a printed copy. Alright, I put it on a post-it note if you scroll to the left. Other way. You can click on the post-it note down there. Okay, so first, the scenario is you just broke your laptop and you want a new one. You have $1,500 to buy a new one, and you want one that is on the smaller side to carry around to classes easily, so most likely under 15 inches. You want to make sure that you're getting the most of your money, so you make sure to read reviews and look at the specifications, because you also want one that has a touchscreen as well. So can you do that?
I think I can.
You can just click on Chrome too.
I don't have an Apple computer. I'm gonna go to home and office or not. Oh no, there's one for computers and tablets. Okay. So you go on laptops. These are nice. I want to look if there's like a way that you can search just for touchscreen ones. Not here. Guess not. Oh, there's filters here. So I'm gonna look at my price range. Kind of cheap, so I'm gonna go with 250 to 500. That's where the most of them are. And I'm gonna go with customer rating for sorting. And it looks like this one's nice, but is it touchscreen? Okay. Touchscreen. No. Well, that was a lot of scrolling. I feel like there's an easier way to do this. So not that one. Are you mocking me? Let's try this one. I guess maybe I have to go more expensive to get touchscreen, but I didn't really think that far. Oh, this one's touchscreen.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Does it fit your budget?
Yeah, it does. Totally.
Okay. Now the next part of the task is to, can you go back to the sticky notes?
Wait, am I not
Oh.
supposed to add it to my cart?
Yes. That's the next part, is to add it to your cart.
Whoa. Okay. 1 year Geek Squad.
That's optional.
Yeah, I don't want that. How do I? Okay.
Okay. Now, if you want to go back to the sticky notes, I can read the next part of the task. Once you have done this, add the computer to your shopping cart and locate a store near you to pick it up at.
Okay.
So you've already put it in your shopping cart, now you just need to locate a place of it to pick it up.
There's a button here. That's not my zip code. Okay. Okay, well that's not available.
Can you try a different zip code? Like from home? Well, since this is not working for somewhere near you, what would you do instead?
I'm going to the store locator on the top right to see if it's different. Because, yeah. Okay, so they have one in College Mall. And
Okay.
probably pick it up there.
Okay. Thank you. And do you have any questions now that we're done?
No.
Thank you.